Detroit is a very fascinating place in many ways, and I was very interested in the story of this big industrial titan going through difficult times and being reborn again. And it worked very well with my story because I thought, where would an Android industry go? They would probably need huge factories, a lot of space, and I thought that Detroit would be the perfect place for that. And we traveled to Detroit because I hate to write about a place and never been there. So we traveled to Detroit, and of course we visited the abandoned factories and the abandoned churches, and we saw all these places. But we also visited really the city, we met the people, and I found life there. I met people who wanted to rebuild this city and really recreate something there, and all this was very, very inspiring. It's definitely a surreal place in many ways, and yes, we visited the Packard Bell factory, and it was really surprising, and you could tell just watching the ruins how beautiful it was one day, and you can still feel it. And you can easily imagine how we could become something incredible again. But we also discovered the urban fields, which are these former residential areas where grass is growing again. And it's really surreal. When you set your story in a very specific city, it's a very sensitive thing to do. And you don't want to do it if you're not respectful of the place, of the people living there. We were sincerely moved by the place, by its history, by the people we met, and we just wanted to be fair to them and just tell a story that would work for them. And we love the city, honestly, and even in the difficult times that they're facing right now, I think there's something very unique and very noble even in what they're going through. We're telling a game that features different characters, and it's always a little bit challenging to show Kara's story and then come to E3 and tell Connor's story and still send a message to viewers that, hey, they are part of the same world, and they tell each of them tells a different part of the story. Regarding the technology, one of the starting points was Ray Kurzweil's book about artificial intelligence, and the fact that this is something that is going to happen no matter what we do now. I mean, artificial intelligence is going to reach a point where it will become something else. Is it going to become something good, something bad? No one can say now, but it's very interesting to think about it that way. And what I wanted to do with Detroit is really to take the opposite angle, not necessarily say that technology is going to be our enemy and they're going to destroy us, but rather say, what if we were declining? What if the human race, through wars, through hate, through violence, what if it was the end of a certain era and maybe the beginning of something else? So this is also why I took the point of view of the androids and just try to let the player see the world through their eyes and establish parallels by himself about, things that he knows about our world and that how it's going to evolve. I think it's a great thing that there are more and more story-driven games. It's basically expanding our market, and it shows that it's really a genre by itself, and it's not just the games by Quantic Dream. It's really much more than that. That's a good thing.